Hello everybody, it's Monday and in Canada it is Thanksgiving and there's Vivi, the last time you're going to see that shaggy face. Tomorrow she gets her hair cut. Come on Vivi, let's go play. Come on, come with Mom. Oh, she'll follow behind, no doubt in my military mind. Hi, how's everybody doing? I'm doing just fine and I hope you are too on this our Thanksgiving. I am not going to talk about politics today. I'll get into what happened in the Middle East tomorrow. Today's not the day. Today is a Canadian holiday. It is our Thanksgiving. Ooh. So let's get into our Thanksgiving. Now, our Thanksgiving started back in 1573 when an English explorer named Martin Frobisher landed in his what is now Inuvik. Way back, 1578. Go figure. They held a festival when they landed, and they celebrated and gave thanks for a safe passage and landing safely. And I'm sorry this is late because the light is a little dim, just saying. So, yeah, they gave thanks for a safe passage and they celebrated with salted beef, biscuits, and mushy peas. And the next people that celebrated was in 1606, and that was Samuel du Champlain. And they stayed alive because they found the secret of vitamin C. That's why they called Englishmen limeys, because they added lime to just about everything they ate while they were traveling the high seas, and it kept them from getting scurvy. So when they landed, they were thankful and gave thanks. And Samuel du Champlain had his feast, and he named it the Order of Good Cheer and not getting scurvy. Then in Confederation, Thanksgiving was made declared a national holiday. Yeah. So in 1879, we ended up having a holiday. But no date. No date. Because it fell between October and November, I guess, whichever was the more bountiful harvest, that's when they celebrated, I guess, when the last crops were in. But it was tinged around religion, and they wanted to stop and keep the separation between church and state. So in 1957, I was 2 years old, Parliament declared that Thanksgiving would be the second Monday in October. Still no date. But at least we know when to celebrate it every single year. So now we have it on the second Monday of October. This thanks has gone from a focus on safe passages and safe arrivals to bountiful harvests and food on the table, and something to make it through the winter months. But one of the peoples that I want to give thanks for this Thanksgiving is the Indigenous people, First Nations people. I want to give them thanks because they were celebrating Thanksgiving long before the settlers came. They were celebrating Thanksgiving, and that's where we get the origins of ours, from them sharing theirs with my ancestors. Well, not mine per se, because mine didn't come over till 1900s. Neither here nor there. But they celebrate it every year, and they thank the Creator and Mother Earth for the bounty that she has bestowed on them, the changing of the seasons and bountiful harvests, where they would gather, tell stories, make new traditions, share old traditions in communal living. And they danced and they sang and they drummed. And then we came, the settlers. Now, for some Indigenous people, they still celebrate the bountiful harvest and all the blessings that Mother Earth that bestows upon them. But for others, it's a day of mourning. And I can understand why. Because when the settlers came, instead of wanting to share the land, they decided to take it. And I can't imagine what our Canada would be if we had shared it instead of taking it. This day of mourning for Indigenous people is when they look back at the history of stolen land, the history of broken treaties, colonization, residential schools. I mean, you gotta have a lot of nerve to think just because we were different that we had all the answers and we knew better. That still goes on today. Well, you know what? We don't have all the answers. We haven't been here as long as they have. They know this earth and this country better than anybody. And they know the hardships. Maybe we should have learned something more from the First Peoples. We had residential schools where we had the gall to take children from their homes, away from their families, and assimilate them into what we can call our culture, I guess. We took their birth names, took their culture, took their tradition, and did their damnedest to make them forget who they were. I'm glad it didn't work. Because even to this day, they are still searching for lost children. To this day. So I am thankful to the Indigenous First People that were here long before me or my generations came. I have on my mother's side, they came over from Britain probably 4 generations ago. But I digress. But today, in this climate, this day and age, things are in a turmoil. We are fighting for what is ours, where people are trying to take it away. And it's time for us to stand up, be strong, stiffen our backbones a little, and say, no, you can't have this. As we talked to one person who is trying to get military and, for lack of a better word, secret police instilled into Canada, we say no thank you. Or fuck no, whatever. So anyway, what I am grateful for, number one and foremost, is my sobriety. Because without my sobriety, none of this would be a thing. I went on my first date with my husband when I was 100 days sober. I am thankful for my sobriety date each and every year, November 23rd, 1983 was my last drunk. Some people don't let you forget that, but I'm thankful for everyone that does, and that's my extended family. All my many cousins that live all across Canada and in the United States, In fact, I have American cousins in California, Oregon, Alabama, Texas. I think there's still one left in Idaho. Was for a while. I don't know if he's still there. But, and I have family in Florida and New York State. I have new friends in New York as well as family. So, hi to everybody and happy Thanksgiving. So there's that. I am thankful for my 2 wonderful children who are at the moment in the house peeling potatoes and carrots and vegetables for our dinner tonight. And I done my part. I put that turkey in the oven. I basted it. The oven's doing that. I'm good and I'm out here talking to you. So between my sobriety and my family and my fabulous cousins who I'm hoping to go down south and visit very soon, I just want to say I am also very thankful for each and every one of you that tune in to listen to me go off, sometimes like a firecracker, sometimes like a giggling old fool. I want to thank all the people that love me, like me, and share me, and those that just listen and say, thanks, Nana. I appreciate you more than you will ever know, and you are the reason why I have this channel. And I look forward to reading your comments. I know I don't get to all of them, so if you don't see a little heart or a little comment, sometimes there's just not enough time in the day. There's not. But just know that I'm reading them and I'm doing my damnedest to keep up. But you are my reason some days for getting out of bed. I wake up in the morning, I have a pulse, I put my feet on the ground, I have a cup of tea with you, and we chat. If I can figure out this internet thing, I'm going to have to do tea with Nana some morning. I don't know. If I can figure out how to do that, I will let you know. But I am so grateful for each and every one of you that stopped by my channel to say hi, give me encouragement. I had one lady that said that she has no family left and I'm all she has. Well, I want to tell you that I am here for you and everybody else that just needs a smile. Sometimes a smile is all you need to get you through the day. And I am so grateful that you put a smile on my face. Naughty Nana loves you so very much. Everybody in Canada, happy Thanksgiving. I love you all so much. I really do. And I am so grateful for everything I have in my life. Life is good. Take care of you and give somebody a smile if they don't have one. It doesn't cost anything, and you may be the best thing that happened to that person in a long time. I love you all. Hangers on. Thanks for hanging on. All right. Say goodbye, Toto. You got sticks all over your whiskers. Okay, it's going to be a turkey. Anyway, take care of you first, please, so you can take care of somebody else. I love you. Mwah.